Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Sci-Fi Wire live stage. I'm Karama, aka the Blurred Girl. How y'all doing? Come on, wake up. You can do this. Now, anybody out here heard of Justice League? See, I knew that would do it. Anybody remember Justice League Unlimited? There you go.
Wait, there were two people who didn't say anything.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that whole side wins.
What is your problem?
So, my two guests here, we're going to start with the guy on the right. Remember Futurama, Samurai Jack, Metal Gear, Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, and the only Green Lantern I will acknowledge.
Sorry, Ryan.
Phil LaMarr.
Hey, all right, guys.
Everything. My next guest, she's done everything from Ghostbusters, Jackie Chan, Star Wars: The Force Unleashed, Mass Effect, Skyrim, and the only Wonder Woman on the animated series that I recognize, Susan Eisenberg. Welcome. So you know what I'm going to ask you? I've got to ask you what your favorite characters have been to play. I actually want to know what's your favorite character animated and your favorite character for a video game.
I don't answer that question.
Oh, come on.
No.
You don't want to do it?
No, I don't have one.
You don't have one? Because they're all fun?
Do you want me to pick the Green Lantern who got to be on trial for murder and have a love triangle with Vixen and Hawkgirl? Or should I pick the Jedi? Or the samurai trapped in the future? How? You pick.
I want you to pick, and I want
No, you pick.
I want you to.
Because you don't care what I think. No, whenever anybody asks, what's your favorite? You don't really want to know what my favorite is.
I do.
You just want my favorite to be your favorite.
I just,
Yes! See, I knew it. That's the one that's the best. I knew it was the best, and it's the best because Phil said it's the best.
I just want you to say what your favorite is in the voice
My
of
favorite
Jon
is the one
Stewart.
next week that's gonna pay my rent.
Actually, instead of favorite, what's been the most fun show that you've ever worked on?
Justice League with Susan.
There you go. Good answer.
That's because I'm right here.
Yes.
I know.
See,
I know.
he's good.
It's good.
He's good. He's very good at that.
Is she real cute?
But in terms of voice acting, like, you guys are iconic. Like, you are, in my world, I don't care what anybody says, fight me. These two are the legends in this medium. What has been the most interesting part of your journey as voice actors?
For me, it's just been developing as a voice actor. I mean, when I got Wonder Woman and Justice League, it was a long time ago. It was about 2001.
Wow.
So just developing and getting to play more characters, getting more comfortable, and as an actor, as a person, as a human being. So it's just watching that progression in myself, in the industry. So yeah, it's been the learning curve. It's been a huge learning curve. So I've just like enjoyed the ride from the very beginning to now. I still get to voice Diana, and I still pinch myself that I get to voice Diana.
No, we do too. Even as she's talking, I'm like, oh my God, it's Wonder Woman.
I know. She makes it was unnerving in the booth.
It was a really
Yes, because
He would
Susan
always
would
do
do
that.
you know, these lines. It's like as Wonder Woman, and we would look at each other. It's like that line's not supposed to be sexy. Why does it sound sexy?
Because Susan.
No, he would always do that. He would always tease me relentlessly because I would just be like, "Come on, let's go," and he would be like, "Come on, let's go," and I'd be like, "I didn't say it like that." He said, "You kind of did."
That's what I heard.
He's like, that's what I'm taking from this.
Yeah, always.
No, but see, Jon Stewart's voice I thought was very sexy. That's why he's the only Green Lantern I acknowledge.
See, they should have me dub Ryan Reynolds.
No, oh God.
But people were always surprised.
Thank
when
you,
they
Phil. I can't unsee that.
But when people would meet Phil, they would always be so surprised because they would expect this huge guy, 6'4", you know, because the voice was so booming.
Yes.
And that's to his skill that he was able to, you know, embody that character.
Absolutely.
I was just trying to keep up with Kevin and Carl.
Oh, no kidding.
Oh, my
Weren't
God.
we all?
Oh, you've got Kevin in there. You know, I'm like, all right. Tighten my belt.
But do you sometimes find yourselves, and even in your like daily lives, maybe sometimes sliding into a character's voice? Have you ever been like, if I could only, like, I might be able to get ahead on this line if they heard Wonder Woman's voice?
Yeah. A little bit. Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah, if it can be useful. Like when your kids aren't listening.
Oh, what voice do you use on them?
GL. I said, come downstairs.
And then because of your kids are like, oh my God, he's doing Green Lantern again. They're like not big. It like doesn't work on them.
But that's you got to use it sparingly.
No, you do. Now, getting into the business then versus getting into the business now, like as a voice actor, how? And I know you have a very interesting story, Phil. So how, just getting in, like if there's people out here who want to be voice actors like yourself, what advice do you have for them? Because I know it was, that's why I'm laughing, 'cause I knew you were going to laugh at that, because I know it was different for both of you when you got in. Tell that story and maybe give a couple, maybe some advice, possibly, for somebody out here who wants to do the same thing you're doing.
You know, it's different though for voiceover and for animation, because if voiceover, the big voiceover, you can do that in a lot of cities now.
Yes.
In most cities. You don't need to be in Los Angeles, Chicago, or New York. Animation, you do need to be in Los Angeles, I believe.
Really?
Yeah, because it's all done there. It's like the cosmetic industry is typically in New York,
yep.
and the animation industry is in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And they typically have you come into the studio.
Well, because it's a collaborative medium.
Yep.
These characters are created by us, the writers, the animators, all working together to create each moment. So you kind of need to be together.
So the script is more of a guide. It's not like while you're there, you may say,
it's
no,
all
we're not-
layered.
Have you said like, I don't think he'd say this. He would say this.
Not at the beginning, because, I mean,
Yeah.
the thing is, we don't own these characters. We didn't create these characters.
Right.
We interpret them.
Yeah.
So it's hard to tell a writer, my character wouldn't say that. It's like, it ain't your character.
Yeah.
Who died and made you, Jerry Schuster?
No, it's true. It's true. Like you can't, you know, I mean, you can't dictate what the character's going to say, or even how he's going to or she's going to say it. You have a voice director there who's guiding that for you, guiding the performance, and the writers in the room, the producers in the room, the directors in the room. So it's our, like Phil said, it's our interpretation.
Yeah, and everybody adds their piece, because the writers write something, we interpret it, and we say it in a certain way that may actually change the way the animators animate. It's like, ooh, Susan put this sort of twist on that.
Right.
Now I'm going to animate, you know, Wonder Woman being a little harder on that than we had originally thought. You know,
Got it.
everything adds a layer to it, and then it all becomes the performance. I mean, with commercials VO, or if you're doing, you know, like a car dealership line, you can pretty much do that, you know, from Ohio.
Yes.
You know, because it's
We
not
love
somewhere.
Ohio. That wasn't a dig at Ohio. We're just saying.
Well, no.
No, but it's to say that you don't have to be in you don't have to be
You
in
could
the
be
major
anywhere.
cities. You can be a voiceover artist and do very, very well
Yep.
in a city like Minneapolis.
Got it.
There's a thriving voiceover community.
Yeah, I mean, the technology that killed the music industry opened up the VO industry.
Yeah.
Really? So like the digital, because I know some people were doing, you know, D1 lines and things like that. They would call into a studio would patch them in.
Yes.
And then you're doing a recording from a different state.
Because nowadays there is no difference between being on the other side of the glass and being on the other side of the country.
Yes.
Got it. But for voiceovers. But that collaborative thing. So it sounds like on Justice League, that turned into a family.
Oh, yeah.
Because that was like 2004. It was like, 2004 to 2006.
Or I think it was 2000, 2004,
Right.
something like
Yes. Yeah.
So that's like a family because you get to know each other really, really well.
that. And also, your work, we got to record as a group, which is
Yeah.
becoming rarer and rarer these days.
Interesting.
Yeah, like with video games, so the video game work we've done, you're by yourself, always. Whereas with Justice League, when we would walk in, I always saw Phil. I saw all of the cast and then all the guest stars. So there'd be a room filled
With these amazing
actors.
people, wow.
Yeah, and it really was extraordinary. They got everybody they wanted pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, no one said no to Andrea. You know, I mean, everyone, Andrea Romano,
Yes,
our voice director,
yes.
you know, she got everyone I think she wanted for the most part.
Oh, that's
so you'd
awesome.
walk in and they'd all be there.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It was amazing.
And so with that, I'm just wondering, are there times that you miss doing Justice League Unlimited? Because I want that back as soon as possible.
Hashtag.
Yeah, see, I planted him right there to say
Well done.
that.
Well done. Well done. No, I mean, I'll tell you, if it weren't for the Comic-Cons, if it weren't for social media, if it weren't for a continuous conversation with the fans, and a new generation of fans now, because the people who grew up watching it have introduced it to their children.
Yep.
If it weren't for that, I don't think it would matter to me as much as it does. But because I feel the love of the show
Absolutely.
and the love for these characters all the time, that is what drives me to push and push and push. And I apologize for all the tweets about it. But I just, you know, it's a conversation.
No, but we're
that fans
with you.
and I
How many
have.
other people want to see a reunion? He's not the only guy. That's what I'm saying. So, DC, you better be listening to this, and I will take a percentage. But,
You know, but I think truly, I think there was a generation that grew up with these characters through the show.
yes.
And they were introduced to these characters through Justice League.
No, they were.
So
I
that
joke
stays
about
with
that.
you.
It does, and I joke about like Green Lantern, but literally that is why the Green Lantern live action didn't work, because so many kids knew your Jon Stewart. They didn't know Hal Jordan. Yes, Hal Jordan is the original, but I'm just saying generationally.
Yes.
So like this is so awesome, and I'm like my inner geek girl is like losing her mind right now. I'm so happy you were able to join us, and you guys, everybody out there, you got to keep talking about it, tweeting it, and talking about how we need a Justice League reunion, because like the fans' voices matter.
They do.
They really
hugely.
do.
Yeah, they do.
Thank you guys so much, everybody. Phil LaMarr and Susan Eisenberg.
Thank you.
Yo.
You guys so much. Coming up next, we have Cullen Bunn and Tyler Crook to talk about Harrow County. And if you're out there tweeting about this, which you should be, because duh, please use the hashtag It's a Fan Thing and C2E2, or you can just tag me. I don't have a problem with that. Tell everybody to watch this and stay watching the live stream. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Of course, thank you.
Thank you, everybody.